The photography competition, Changemakers in Action, Building Disability Inclusive, Resilient Communities, was launched by UNDP and OCHA on the occasion of the 2023 International Day of Persons with Disabilities. The competition aimed to celebrate resilient, disability-inclusive communities and to showcase the role of persons with disabilities as agents of change. The theme for this year's International Day of Persons with Disabilities is United in Action, to rescue and achieve the Sustainable Development Goals for, with, and by persons with disabilities. Thus, the photography competition aimed to promote images of resilience and inclusion, both in development and in humanitarian contexts. My name is Daniel Hayduk, and I am a humanitarian photographer and also one of the judges of this photo competition. I, on behalf of all the judges, wish to thank the participants who took their time to enter this contest. We received submissions from Albania to Vietnam and so many countries in between, and it was inspiring to go through the photographs and to see such wonderful scenes of inclusion from around the world. The submissions were judged on their technical and artistic qualities, as well as the relevance to the contest theme, as well as the agency displayed by the persons with disabilities photographed. In the end, there were 8 photographs that stood out from the rest. The first finalist is a photo submitted by Benung O of RTI International. The photo shows a young deaf girl, Linny Lin, aged 7, seated on the floor next to her grandmother. Both are taking part in an online class of Cambodian Sign Language. Accessible online, this course is especially prepared to support people with disabilities and their families so that at home, as well as in the community, they build resilience through inclusion and education. The second finalist is a photo by Esther Nsapu, which shows Venant Matabaro repairing shoes. The shoemaker is the father of 5 children and lives in Bukavu in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Venant is among the many persons with disabilities who support himself and his family through labor, despite increased difficulties in accessing work. The third finalist is by Dina Ibrahimova of Selka TV. Pictured is a young girl from Ukraine smiling joyfully while holding colored strings of paper in an arts and crafts class, organized as part of a Culture Without Barriers program. This initiative offers children with Down syndrome a creative activity to enjoy and support their development. Participating in art activities leads to positive effects such as self-confidence, relationship building, and a sense of belonging for all individuals. The fourth finalist is Solya Onavong of World Education Laos. Their photo shows an older man with a prosthetic leg tending to his land as part of his daily routine. The photo showcases that persons with disabilities of all ages can indeed enhance community resilience through agriculture. The fifth finalist is a photograph by Mahadir Fahad of the Center for Disability in Development in Bangladesh. It shows Kajol Rekha, a woman with a physical impairment, seated in a wheelchair, holding a community meeting. She has faced stigma in her community and used to mostly stay at home. But Kajol is determined not to allow her impairment and the attitude of others to keep her from making a difference. Now, she works with community members and leaders to develop community-based, disability-inclusive disaster risk management initiatives. The sixth finalist is by Rawa Kadur and shows a man from Syria cleaning the streets with a broom while holding his balance on his crutches. This man is part of a Cash for Work project promoting social integration and inclusive employment. Participation in the work market offers persons with disabilities equal possibilities, encourages inclusion, and develops community bonds, leading to a positive impact for all involved. The seventh finalist is a photograph submitted by Salim Algirk of the Shafek organization. It shows a young man with vision loss from Idlib, Syria, weaving a basket. Their crafts are then displayed at the Craft Exhibition for the Blind, organized by the Shafek organization's Makani Community Center. This exhibition provides an opportunity for persons with disabilities to showcase their talents, which boosts inclusion and social cohesion. The eighth and final finalist is a photograph submitted by Sulya Onavong of World Education Laos. The picture shows a grandfather with a hearing aid seated outside a home, engaged in conversation with family. By using a hearing aid, this grandfather from Laos with a hearing difficulty can communicate effectively with his loved ones and engage in social activities. This promotes inclusion, independence, and emotional well-being, all of which contribute to resilience. The photo highlights the importance of assistive technology in overcoming barriers. And there you have it, the 8 finalists for the Changemakers in Action photography competition. But which are the top 3 photos? These will be revealed in just a little while, so stay tuned.